I think I have a man crush on Abhishek Bachchan. He's so good as a human being. He's warm, he's loving, he's affectionate, he's caring. मैं अभी भी पिंक की खाता हूँ, really. अब तक 2016 से अब मैं घूमर की खाऊंगा. I love wearing the turban and I was always told कि नहीं बनेगी बात. And I was so happy when Diljit came on the scene and Udta Punjab happened, and then he became a leading man, and now he does films with the turban. My character doesn't come. It's not moving forward right now with Tiger 3 as a story, but hopefully it should move forward in the next part. I'm debuting in South in Telugu with Hey Nana, with Nani. So Nani Garu, who is coming into this film after Dasra became a big success.
Hi, this is Amina Sheikh here on Zoom channel, and today I have the pleasure of welcoming the versatile and incredible actor Angad Bedi. With his captivating performance and magnetic presence on screen, Angad has managed to carve a niche for himself in the Indian entertainment industry. Right now, he's done a lot of films like Surma and Pink, and to name a few on OTT, it's Inside Edge for you. So please join me in welcoming the versatile actor Angad Bedi.
Thank you,
Hi
Shabina.
Angad Bedi, welcoming you on Zoom channel.
क्या बात है, आपका मोनोलॉग मतलब इज हिट होम. इससे बेटर मोनोलॉग तो कार्तिक आर्यन तेरा भी नहीं.
मैं खुद नर्वस हो गई थी ये मोनोलॉग करते वक्त.
बहुत अच्छा है, thank you so much.
But I had to praise you for your performances because you are who's taken his own steps.
The kachua and
the kachua actually, yeah, the kachua.
The tortoise.
You're a tortoise. It's like slow and steady wins the race, and you're literally winning the race. I must say that. And it's not a race. It's like you're carving your own path.
I just enjoy what I do a lot. I love my work, and I just feel that I've had a very good fortune of working with very big filmmakers. Whether it's been Shujit Sarkar, whether it's been Sharan Sharma, R. Balki, twice over, Ali Abbas Zafar. I've had producers in Dharma, in Excel, in Hope, Gauri Shinde, part of Dear Zindagi also. So I just feel that I'm as good as the opportunity given to me by my filmmakers, and there's been a lot of faith put into my ability by all these people, and also my co-actors, like whether it's been Tapsi, it's been Kirti Kulhari, Mr. Bachchan in Pink, and then moving forward Diljit Dosanjh, who's got a very special place in my heart, and now Abhishek Bachchan. I think I have a man crush on Abhishek Bachchan. He's so good as a human being. He's warm, he's loving, he's affectionate, he's caring. I can go on, but I just feel that I'm fortunate and lucky enough I get a lot of love from the Bachchan household, and they've always been very caring, and hopefully one day it could, though Mr. Bachchan is in the film and so is Junior and I share the same frame, but it'll be nice, it'll be a delight to be in the same frame with Mr. Bachchan and Junior and myself. So hopefully someday that happens.
So there's something common between you and Abhishek Bachchan, and that is ambidextrous.
Yes.
Both of you are, you have the same quality. And while working on the set.
Also our initials.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's AB and AB.
Yes, of course, yeah, the same initials, yeah, of
also,
course.
we both are southpaws, left-handers. Also, both our fathers are there in Ghoomer.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's I just feel that we've been blessed from all ends. And कभी कहते हैं ना वो बड़ों का आशीर्वाद होगा तो फिर घबराने कोई बात नहीं होती. And here there is Mr. Bachchan, there is my father. And both are there in the film in their own most beautiful way, blessing the film. And now we are up for judgment with the audience.
Were you a bit nervous when you got to know that your father is also going to be a part of this one, and when did you get to share screen space with him?
Not the same screens, not the same frame. But I was nervous when my father saw the film, and he saw the film day before yesterday in Delhi, and it was wonderful because he was very moved by the film. He kept on caressing Abhishek, and it means a lot, this film, to my dad, because एक खिलाड़ी जो होता है ना उसकी लाइफ बहुत अलग होती है. They don't dwell beyond a point in self pity. खिलाड़ी हाँ अक्सर कभी they can go into dark spaces and become self-destruct, but they don't dwell in self-pity, and they want to get back on their feet, whether it is after an injury or setback or anything, and they don't like to be called a bechara, and for just that reason they want to like overcome their um, whether it's हम खिलाड़ी मैं हम इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि मैं भी अंदर से तो मैं खिलाड़ी हूँ, and I always think like a sports person, and I respond like a sports person also. So we are always now trying to compete with ourselves, get the best out of ourselves, push ourselves to the limit. We also don't know our limits, and a human being actually doesn't know their own limit. So I feel that that emotion is very strong. हमारे खून में है वो, and the way the portrayal of Abhishek has been in the film, it's been very heartwarming, really.
You have worked with Amitabh Bachchan in Pink, which was again, that movie changed completely for you, in terms of your career.
It gave me a career, yes.
Yes.
Yes, for sure. It put me on the map. We won a national award. I got a lot of work. I still, मैं अभी भी पिंक की खाता हूँ, really. अब तक 2016 से अब मैं घूमर की खाऊंगा, to be very honest, because I've got a strangely so, I don't know, my character has really hit home, and I'm very thankful and I'm very glad, really, with folded hands, because it's a very tricky part for me to play, but it's got so much of love and heart, and he's so selfless. I guess that's what is being very liked about Jeet as the character. He's there standing by his woman. He's there in full respect. He's there being seeing her shine. He doesn't love her because of pity, or he doesn't like he even if she's differently abled, it doesn't matter to him. His love is beyond all of that, and he just wants her to excel. He wants her to come back to the game she loves so much, and for him the moral victory is when she walks onto that cricket field. अब वो जीते हारे, उसको विकेट्स मिले, मैं या रन बनाए ना बनाए, उसको उससे मतलब नहीं है, उसको क्रिकेट से प्यार नहीं है, उसको क्रिकेट में रुचि शायद इसलिए हो जाती क्योंकि उसको अनीना से इतना प्यार है और उसको पता है अनीना का पहला प्यार क्रिकेट है. So I feel that it is very well woven together. It's very well handled. Even a lovely scene with Abhishek, me and Sayami, and वो दिया एक दिवाली का scene है, and it is handled so well. It is so nuanced because Jeet is physically very strong, and he has a lot of respect for Padam Singh Sodhi till the time he realizes that, hang on, he doesn't deserve this much of respect, so I should not be giving it. But he gives him respect because he knows that the coach is good for Anina. So it's handled very sensitively. It's handled very nicely, and I guess it's a character portrayal which I have yet to see on screen. I have not seen, like I've followed. I'm very commercial in my head, but I also seen cinema of Mr. Amol Palekar, of Sanjeev Kumar. So somewhere Jeet could be falling in the energy of those characters where they let women take center stage, and there was a certain beauty in seeing a woman prosper, in being behind her and letting her walk ahead. And when a masculine man does it, because I come across pretty masculine in films, and in this film I'm not used personality, it's more like a beta male, not an alpha male. So I think that's hit home.
But also, like as I speak about, you worked with Amitabh Bachchan and now you're working with Abhishek Bachchan. Both have their own characteristics, as actors for that matter. What is that one thing which you noticed in Abhishek Bachchan which was like versatile and different completely?
From who?
From Mr. Bachchan, for that matter.
So Abhishek he holds on to a very beautiful, vulnerable energy, which is very childlike, and he carries it. And he could be saying something very rude on screen, but it comes across very endearing. So I don't know. I feel because he's so lovable as a human being that no matter what he can be, he will still come across as a lovable person. So I think that characteristic is very rare in people. And like here also, as he's very he's standoffish, he's disheveled, he's a person who could be, you know, most of the times he is rude, but it is the need of the hour. He doesn't give sympathy, neither does he believe in it, and he really believes the fact that what you got to do, you got to work hard towards it. Like whether it could be a Diwali night, you could be dressed in a sari, but you will bowl because I want to see you bowl. So it's done very well by him. I think it's one of his career best. Like a lot of people praise him for Yuva, they praise him for Guru, they praise him for Umrao Jan, they praise him for Ghoomer. Yes, the Ghoomer get a lot of love, but there was one film that he did, Life in a Metro. It was for me one of his most sensitive works that I saw, and I love that part. He plays a thug, and he has a family, and he goes to jail, and there's a daughter and a wife, and a best friend, and the best friend has no option but to marry his wife. And then he comes back, his daughter doesn't recognize him, and the wife and the best friend tell him that he had to marry so he could look out for her and support her. And he doesn't say anything, he just looks and he breaks down. And he doesn't break down crying, weeping, he just looks and he's there. So he's just got that. I just feel that he just does everything with his heart, and you can just see.
Also, Angad, you yourself had this passion of being a cricketer. You were one. You left your passion behind to, get into acting. It was a very different change. And, coming back to this movie, it is based on, cricket. For that matter, when it comes to when you see your cycle, your career cycle, your life cycle, with Ghoomer, do you see that, that those moments, does that, come back to you? You revisit such moments?
I was always passionate about cinema. I think I was more passionate about cinema than I was for cricket. Cricket I used to enjoy. I used to enjoy playing. But I just feel that for me the biggest high, even as a child, was to be part of cinema, because cinema is beautiful and I always want to be in film. So I think the choice was right and my energies were there, that's why I'm here. But cricket gave me discipline. I played age group cricket. Like, I just feel everybody plays cricket in our country because cricket is religion. So everybody knows how to play cricket and everybody is good also playing the sport. So I feel, but not everybody goes and plays India. They play various other stages and clubs and states, and I was part of that. But it gave me discipline, it gave me an attitude, it gave me a place of, like it gave me a fighter's spirit. And it helps me a lot here. Like, I just know how to come back quickly. And when I'm like, whether it's Ghoomer, I'm not playing the sport at all. And I'm very happy not playing because I've played cricket in Inside Edge and people know my skill as a cricketer. But I don't as a character, Jeet is not fond of cricket. So Jeet doesn't come across as a person who will tell Anina how to hold the bat or how to bowl. That is Paddy Sir's job. Paddy is a cricketer. He's an ex-failed cricketer. Jeet is not. So I have to play the part who could be a follower of the game, but not a lover of the game. But he's a follower and lover of Anina. So he selflessly loves whatever Anina does. So maybe if you have to look at it from Jeet's perspective, he likes the game because Anina loves it. So it's that kind of a character. And I was very excited because sometimes when you don't play to your strength, then it makes you vulnerable. And Jeet is very vulnerable, and I think people have liking the vulnerability of Jeet. So I'm okay with it. Like, everything doesn't need to. Yes, I learn and I imbibe a lot out of sport, but it was nice to not be physically playing the sport.
Your father has been a cricketer and he has a special role in the movie. What do you tell about him?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a blessing. The film already has the blessings of the elders, and it was really, his reaction was very heartwarming. He sat through the entire film, and he, when you do well, like my father always said, don't expect a compliment out of me. When in my silence, you will know that you've done well. So a hug was his way of expressing, and he hugged Abhishek, he hugged Sayami, and Sayami's also done such a phenomenal job in the film. And it was just like, all our past, whether it's Shabana ji, whether it's Sayami, Abhishek, myself, yeah, we've all have ample room to perform, and we've done it to the best of our ability. And I just feel that all our energies match. And I guess that's why in casting sometimes what happens is the correct people, when they're cast for the correct role, it creates magic. And this film is about magic.
Now, Ankad also, Shabana Azmi for that matter. We have seen her in Rocky and Rani Ki Prem Kahani, and we really loved her character, the dialogues she's delivered, and right now in Ghoomer. What do you have to say about working with her? Because she comes with a lot of experience.
She's a stalwart.
Yes.
She is, but she's so beautiful on screen and off screen. And I enjoyed, like, my character flirts with her. Yeah, so I enjoyed that little banter with her. And he's an outsider. Jeet is an outsider. So he's kind of, also a situation happens where she judges him. And then how he, like, eventually she overcomes it. And then Jeet also finds his warmth with her. And it's nice. Like, I've seen most of Shabana ji's work. And she's fabulous in Rocky and Rani. So underplayed. So nice. And she's totally different here. Stoic. And no nonsense. And she knows the sport. And she's got a dry sense of humor. So it was, like, I always used to wonder how it would be like to work with, like, people like Mr. Bachchan or Shabana ji, or, at one point, I worked with Sanju sir in Ungli. I was a big fan of his also. But Jaya ji is one such person I would love to share a frame with on screen, because I think she's fabulous also. So I just feel that these legendary actors, like, they are timeless. And if I get an opportunity, I would make the most of it and grab the opportunity with both my hands to be working with them.
During your wedding, you had any character like Jaya Bachchan in Rocky or Rani Ki Prem Kahani in your real life who had, some apprehensions when you were planning to get married to Neha Dhupia?
No. See, the thing is, there's always concern, because parents are always concerned, right? Because eventually they want you to do the right thing. So my mother was concerned, because I didn't. For her, I will always be that 6-year-old to a 10-year-old. Like, recently, she was talking to our producer Anirudh. Oni, we call him lovingly in the Delhi. Oh, please look after him, and he's very naive and all that. She forgets that I've seen the world from two different perspectives altogether. I've come from one profession, moved to another. I have my 2 children, but for your family, you will always be a child.
True.
So I guess there is always concern, and you have to just make them realize that you are there. You will make your own mistakes. You will find your own path, and you will be on it, because your upbringing has been good. So that ways, for your parents, you will always be their child.
As we talk about family, Neha is your wife and Neha is your sister as well. So there has been any confusion when you have called one of the Nehas?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
But हमारे घर में है.
Yeah.
Neha Bedi or Neha Dhupia. So,
Correct.
because what to do?
And sometimes when you call out, for saying, for your wife, and sometimes she ends up coming and she's there in the frame like that.
Yeah.
Has that happened ever with you?
No, luckily, because my sister stays in Delhi. So that, but yeah, Neha,
At family
Neha,
functions and all,
hota
sometimes.
hai.
Yeah.
So then in front of everybody to say Neha Dhupia. So then I take my wife's full name. So then the response is there.
And we saw her video yesterday with you and and with the paps and all. She's trying to do something. What exactly was
The
that?
Ghoomer action.
The
I
Ghoomer
was trying to
action.
teach her the Ghoomer action.
And did she learn finally?
Yeah, she saw it because she came to watch the film. I said, you do this action first.
Do you also get feedback from your kids for that matter, as critics and all, sometimes they also see movies in a bit different, zone for
They're
that
too
matter.
small right now. They don't.
None of them, yeah.
Because my
because
daughter
the son is very small, but
he's
the daughter...
20 months, daughter is 4.5.
Okay.
So she's also very small right now. So maybe another year and a half.
But she understands a bit of it?
She understands that Papa goes to shooting and Papa comes back and sometimes Papa is away. And so she's figuring that out. Now she doesn't know what shooting means. So once or twice she's come on, not on set, but she's come seen a vanity van. So she likes the vanity van. So it's just slow progression. But right now she's not seen. She's seen a song in Surma which Diljit and I danced to. So she likes that because she's a big Diljit Chachu fan. So she thinks that, this is my ride. Diljit Dosanjh is he and my papa are very very close. So whatever song, and Diljit has a great fan following with kids. So my daughter is one of them.
Angad, before you joined industry, you used to wear a turban, but after joining, you had to let go of it. Do you sometimes feel that the industry also tries to mold an actor,
Not
according to...
anymore. Before it used to. Not anymore. Like when I came in before Diljit came in. So I came in with Pink and Urta Punjab happened later. So tab tak na, there was no room for, like, when you want to do roles which are different, and physically you have to look different, or uh, you know um, and I love wearing the turban, but I was always told ki nahi banegi baat. And I was so happy when Diljit came on the scene and Urta Punjab happened, and then he became a leading man, and now he does films with the turban because now there's acceptance. Also, his music helped make, his fandom is so huge that he's got a great following worldwide, and you have to be, like, I'm very proud of the star. Like, I would love for me to be cast as a Sikh in a film. I would love it because I let go of it so that I could make a career. But I still hold that emotion that, I would love to wear it back.
Angad, you were to cast in films like Kai Poche, Milka Singh, and Ramleela, but unfortunately, you didn't, work in those movies. Sometimes, do you regret the films you have not done? Sometimes, do you think of those movies when they do good at box office, or sometimes when you watch those, movies or the roles which were offered to you?
No, I don't hold that emotion. I immediately, like, if it is, I just feel that it was clearly not meant for you, so it didn't happen. What is meant for you always will happen. Like, the energy has to match, and they find you, the roles find you, and then you, like, you know you merge into the role merges into you, and that's how it is. Uh, but yeah, I would love to play a track and field athlete very soon. Somebody should, because I'm good at track and field. Like, I'm a competitive sprinter. I I am training for 400 meters and 200 meter. So I would love to do something on the racetrack, like as a film, if I'm ever used as a sprinter, or in long jump, or in hurdles, or something. I would love to do a film on track and field for sure.
And as we talk about sports and action for that matter, you're going to work with Salman Khan in Tiger 3. So
I'm not in Tiger 3. People
You're not
think I'm
there?
no, because Tiger 3, my character doesn't come. It's not moving forward right now with Tiger 3 as a story, but hopefully it should move forward in the next part. So let's see how it pans out. There was no room for, because Tiger 3 is very heavy loaded on Salman sir and Shah Rukh sir and Zoya and
Imran Hashmi.
yes. So I'm really looking forward to the film actually. I love that franchise.
And lastly, what are your upcoming projects you're working on?
After this Lust Stories did well. Now it's Ghoomer. Now then it's a show on romance called The Legal Affair, and very nice. It's very beautiful, very young, modern day setting. Different language, different projection. Uh, and then after that, I'm debuting in South in Telugu with Hey Nana, with Nani, Sir Nani Garu, who is coming into this film after Dasra became a big success. And there's Mrunal Thakur, who I'm very happy to work with second time over. She's wonderful as a co-actor, even as a person. And looking forward to that, to enter another new market and hopefully get the love from the Telugu film industry.
But this question does bound to happen is when will we get to see you working in a proper film with Neha Dhupia?
Oh, I feel Neha and I get cast very differently. So I don't know. I just feel that I don't know how we will be together though. Sometimes, let's see. I think if there's a comedy, that'll be interesting between her and me, because that is one space I would like to venture into, and she's good in comedy. She's good. I would love to do a comedy film with her.
Well, that's nice to you, and thank you so much for your lovely time.